students. Now in this video we are going to discuss about 12th standard computer science chapter 6 control structures. In this chapter we already discussed what is meant by control structure and what are the different types of control structure used in Python programming language. Okay. Now in this video class we are going to discuss about the jump statements. Last video class we discussed about what is meant by jump statement and what are the different types of jump statements used in Python programming language, and we already discussed about the break statement. Okay. Now in this video class we are going to discuss about the continue statement, how we can use the continue statement in Python programming language. Okay. So continue statement, unlike the break statement, is used to skip the remaining part of a loop and start with the next iteration. So continue statement is not like a break statement. Okay. So why we need a break statement? Break statement is used to exit from the current loop. Okay. Continue statement is used to force the next iteration to take place. So the remaining part of the program code can be skipped. The control automatically transferred to the iteration statement and execute the next iteration process. Okay. So when the control reaches the continue statement, it forces the next iteration to take place. So continue statement, unlike the break statement, is used to skip the remaining part of a loop and start with the next iteration. The syntax for continue statements is you just write continue in small letters. Okay. Now you can see the continue statement, how it can be executed by using the flow chart. Okay. Once the control enter into the loop, it first check the condition, because while and for loop both of them is a entry check loop. Before going to execute the body of the loop, it first check the condition. So when this condition is true, the body of the loop can be executed. Otherwise, if the condition is false, it exit from the loop. Okay. So when the condition is true, it execute the body of the statement. Once the control reach the continue statement, okay, and automatically the control transfer to the next iteration. Otherwise, it does not reach continue statements, means it goes the remaining body of the loop, that is remaining statement available in for loop can be executed. Okay. So when the condition is false, it exit from the loop. Okay. Now you can see the examples of continue statement for better understanding how the continue statements can work in Python programming languages. Okay. Now you can see how the continue statements can be implemented in for and while loops. So for, what is the syntax for loop statements? For counter variable in sequence. Okay. So what is the general syntax for statement? For counter variable in sequence. So see this code inside the for loop, if condition. So here we can apply the if statements also. If this condition is reached, we just give the continue statement. Otherwise, it goes on the remaining statements of the for loop. Okay. While test expression. So when the condition is true, the code inside while loop can be executed. Okay. Again we check condition by using the if statement, if condition, continue. So continue means it directly goes to the while loop and force the next iteration to be take place. Okay. Now you can see the examples in Python programming code for better understanding of this continue statements. Okay. So now in this example program, to illustrate the use of continue statement inside the for loop. So say the first statement, for word in jump statement. Okay. Here word is the counter variable and it takes the sequence of characters from the string. The string is jump statement. Okay. We already know what is meant by string. The collection of characters or sequence of characters is known as a string. In Python, the strings can be enclosed by single, double or triple quotes. Okay. So in this example program, the strings are enclosed by using the double quote. So first we take the counter variable word and take the values from the string jump statements. Okay. And then it check the condition if word equal to E. That is, so each time the iteration statements are executed, it check the condition whether the word reach the character E. If the character E is reached, then the statement continue can be executed. Otherwise, it directly goes to the print statement and print your word. Okay. And then here print statement end parameter is also given. We already know the end parameter is used to leave a space between the strings displayed on the screen. Okay, here end equal to single quotes, one space is given. Okay, one space is given. So if we want to give next lines, we use slash n, or if you want to give tab space, then we can use a slash t. Okay, here you just leave one space between the letters. For that we just give end equal to single quotes. So when the iteration is completed, when the loop is false, the last print statement can be executed. Okay, here this two statement, that is if, continue, print, these three statements is inside of the for loop statement. Okay, so this is the simple if statement. When the condition is true, and this condition is true, it execute the continue statement. Otherwise control automatically transfer to the print statement. Okay, is it clear, ma? So when the condition is true, the control transfer to the continue statement. Otherwise the control automatically transfer to the print statement. Now you can check first time for word in jump statement. So it takes the first letter J. Okay, if word equal to E. So what is the letter is taken for first time? J. So word equal to J. So the condition is false. Okay, J equal to E. The condition is false. When the condition is false, automatically the control transfer to the print statement. So it print the word. What is the word is given? J. So J will be printed and leave one space and go to the next iteration. So it just to move on to this for loop again. And then the word takes the second letter. What is the second letter? U. So U equal to E. Again the condition is false. So once the condition is false, the control transfer to the print statement. It print the letter U. So after J, U will be printed. Okay, and then leave one space. Again the control transfer to the for loop and take the next letter. What is the next letter? M. M will be taken. Okay, and then it check the condition M equal to E. Again the condition is false. So the control transfer to the print statement. It print the letter M and leave one space. Again control transfer to this P. Okay, for loop and take the letter P. So this process can be continued until the letter E is reached. Okay, so once the letter E is reached, it check the condition E equal to E. Okay, the condition is true. So when the condition is true, the continue statement is executed. So continue statements executed means it just to force the next iteration. That is print statement can be skipped. It directly goes on to the for loop statement. Okay, you can able to understand, ma? Once the control reach this continue statement, the next part of the for loop statements can be skipped. Okay, the statements are ignored. So directly the control transfer to the for statement and it forces the next iteration to take place. That is the letter E cannot be printed. So it goes on the for loop and take the next letter M. And then it check the condition M equal to E. The condition is false. So it goes to the for loop, print statement and print the letters. Okay, that is the letters E cannot be printed in the output statement. Okay, so jump will be printed and then STATMNT alone will be printed. The letters E cannot be displayed because when the letter E is reached, we just give the continue statement. For that time, you are omitting the print statement. That is, ignore the print statement to skip the print statement. So the letter C cannot be printed. Okay. So now you can see the output, how the output can be displayed here. So what is the command is used to get the output screen? Is okay, click on run module, or we can press the shortcut key F5. So F5 is also used to display the output screen. Okay, run module. Now you can see the output. So see this jump statement. See, there is no E can be printed in this output statement. Why the letter E is not present? So you check the condition. When the letter E is reached, then you can give the continue statement. So the control automatically transfer to the for loop. It ignore the print statement. That's why E cannot be printed in this output statement. Okay. So after printing this output, what is the last statement of your program? That is, last statement is end of the program, printer. Okay, so this message can be displayed end of the program. Is it clear, ma? So continue statement is used to force the next iteration of the loop. Now you can see what is the difference between continue statement and break statement. I already told break statement is used to exit from the loop. Okay, now you can see the program for, so now you can see the example program for break statement. See this, both continue and break statement example programs are same. Yes, see I display both the programs in next pages. Okay, so both the programs are same. Here only one changes is there. Instead of giving continue keyword, here the break statement is given. Okay, so what purpose we are using the break statement? Break statement is used to exit from the current loop. Okay, now you can see the output of this break statement, what it will be displayed. Once the control reach E, it just exit from the loop. That is, remaining letters cannot be printed. Okay, remaining letters cannot be printed by using the break statement. But if you are using continue statement, the letter E alone will be omitted. The remaining letters can be printed. Okay, now you can see the output of break statement. For that we are using the command run module. Okay, so see this output, jump state, that is STAT alone will be printed. If you are using continue statement, what is the output is displayed? Jump STATMNT, that is the letter E alone cannot be printed. Okay, now, by using break statement, what is the output can be displayed? After the letter E, the letters cannot be printed. Okay, so break is used to exit from the current loop. Continue is used to force the next iteration of the loop. That is the difference between continue and break statements. Okay, is it clear? Okay students, in the next video class we discuss about the pass statement used in Python programming language. Thank you students.